To enhance your user's journey, you need to communicate and support them effectively. Let's have a look at Chaskiq, a messaging platform to give your customers and leads the best experience. If you know Intercom, this is the free open source alternative to it, with powerful features such as direct chat, screen sharing, website banners and mailing tools in one single place. It's the perfect solution for your marketing, sales and support teams to work together. Before diving into the platform overview, let's install it. Chaskiq is entirely free. You can directly sign up onto their website and use the cloud version. They also provide premium support if you need help to self-host it on your own. But together we will use our platform Elestio to install the self-hosted version and have automated backups and updates, but also the data hosted on our own servers. To install Chaskiq, go to ls.io, hit login, deploy my first service, then search for Chaskiq. Hit select, choose your cloud provider, I will choose Scaleway, choose your region, and then your service plan and hit next. Then you can adjust the level of support, change the name of your instance and hit create service. I have received the email telling me that my Chaskiq instance is ready. I click here to get the password. I copy it into my clipboard and go to admin UI to have access to my instance. Once installed, it directly created me an account with my email from Elestio and the password in my clipboard, and I can hit connect. Let's create our first app. We'll name it MobMe. The domain name is mobme.org, time zone Asia, and for the tagline, I will use "We sell you lorem ipsum" because it's a fake website. Okay, hit save. And the first thing we want to do is to get the snippet and install it on our website. So I copy all of it. I go onto my website editor, insert HTML in head tag. I paste the script, save, and it should be ready. This is the test website we will be using, but for now you can see we don't have the chat yet. This is because first we need to go into Messenger settings and activate Messenger. This is not done by default. And then we can go one step beyond, go to Messenger style and edit the style that we will have. The color one is the color we will get inside the chat. So let's put a light one. We can have patterns to use for the background of our chat. And the secondary color is the one used for the bubble. So let's use something deeper. Okay, and hit save. Now let's reload our website. And we have the chat appearing just here. We can open it. We have the light color here, while the secondary color is visible here. This is a bit raw. We need to edit our logo and add some more text into it. Let's go into translations. We have the greetings message and the intro message. For the greetings, we'll say help center. And the intro, we are here to help you. We can hit save. And what is great is by default, it's localized. So the default one is English, but if you are in another language and don't plan to translate it, you can keep everything in English, but you can add other language and it will automatically detect it and display the appropriate translation. Before uploading our logo, let's have a look at the different settings we have. We have privacy settings. If you are EU-based, you will need to comply to GDPR, so check these settings. But let's say no privacy consent required for this demo. Then we can add some apps to enhance the experience of our chat. We can define the hours our team is available to answer, so the user will automatically know if someone is available to answer or if it will have to give its email to get an answer. To add it, you need to go here, click on the plus button, define for which day, and from what time to what time your team is available to answer. Then, based on that, you can say automatic reply time. Team usually respond within minutes, hours, or in one day. Then don't forget to save your settings. If you want your user to give you their email, you can go into email requirement and define if it's only outside of office hours. So you can go if you want to reach them back, if you want to always ask them, but you can see that it reduces the conversion volume because people don't want to automatically give their email. They want just to chat with you. Or never ask it, but maybe the best is outside of office hours. And then you have the inbound settings. It is to define if you just have the chat button and let user come to you and speak to you, or if you want to automatically send them message to catch their attention and give them some info and tell them that you are here to help. Okay, let's go into the app settings. We already have our name and domain URL that we did at the onboarding process, but we didn't upload a logo, so let's do it. Now we have our logo, we can save and see if it works. We can reload our page. Our chat buttons appear. And we have our logo and the text that we defined, Help Center, and we are here to help you. Then, because we defined some weird availability, it's telling us we'll be back in 4 days. But you can see that it automatically calculated it based on our available time. Let's continue editing our app settings. Something very useful is the tags section. We will use it after to test the messages between us and the user visiting our website. So let's add a new tag. Let's name it support. We can define a color for it. Create. We can add another one for marketing. We choose a different color so it's easier to identify. And add a final one for the sales team. And again, another color. And hit create, and don't forget to save it. Then you can also define user data, but you have some by default, such as the name, the first name, last name, email. You will need in your code to define them for your user visiting your site, but by filling most of them, you will be able to segment your users. Let's go to the team section. By default, there is Chaskiq bot and also me, the one that created the instance I was automatically created into it. I go to edit and I will set my name. So Wasim. I can define my role. I would say I'm an admin and I can update. Now let's try the main feature, the chat. So we can click on the bubble, start a conversation and write a message. Hello, can you help me? I don't know what the plans are about. Then by default, there is the Chaskiq bot that we just saw that is asking us questions. This is something we can build and customize. So are you a customer? No, I'm not. And then in my interface, I will have access to those answers and my team will know how to react. But there was a first step using the bot because it doesn't automatically require us. Now, because someone answered, we can go to conversations. You can see we have our visitor because we didn't identify it, so it has a random name. I have what the user typed, what the bot said, the button that has been selected by the user, and the answer that the bot did. Based on that, I can assign an agent. I will assign myself, but you can define some assignment rules to automatically assign an agent. Then just on the left of the agent, you can choose a tag and assign it. So is it related to the support, the marketing, or the sales team? So the appropriate person will join the discussion. Let's say for now it's support. We can also prioritize the conversation, mark it as resolve and close it, but also to do a video call if our user needs some more help. It's asking me to allow the call on this interface. I can start the call with the user. And on the website, I have, hey, an agent is calling you, so I can answer to it. And the agent is even able to share its screen. Then in addition to the message that you can send to your user, you can add some content such as photos, attachment, some links, some GIF, or even embedded links so it will be displayed correctly on the user side. You can also record voice messages if it's easier for your user or for you, or even record some video. So you can see, press button to start recording. And now I can speak to my user. Hello, how can I help you today? Then you hit record and you can upload the video to your user, confirm recording upload, and hit enter to send it. And once you're good, you can close the conversation. Now let's dive into the other features than the direct chat to our customers. We can go into platform and have access to the list of our users. For now, we don't have real users that we registered using the API code, but we can go into all leads and see our visitors from our landing page. We can go on the user, show profile, and edit the different information of it. But we could have defined them automatically inside our website. But for example, if you plan to use the newsletter features, you can go into all users, create users and lead, and import all your contacts in a minute. Let's say you have imported a lot of users and leads. You can go into campaigns and reach them. You have different ways to communicate to your user, either through mailing campaigns that you can create. Let's say we have a monthly newsletter October, from name, the subject of the email. This is our monthly newsletter. When we plan to send that campaign, so scheduled at, let's say from the 19th to the 25th, save. This is the page where we can see all our analytics, so when user received it and when they opened the email. Then we can go to editor and edit the content of our campaign. The editor is pretty simple, but you can write what you need to and add some attachment to your campaigns. Once you have edited the content of it, you can choose to what audience you are targeting to. So you can add different filters based on the fields that you defined earlier. And you can, for example, target only the new users. I won't send a newsletter for the demo, so let's have a look at the marketing for this feature. We have newsletter and mass emails. It's what we are currently inside the campaign. You have an example of what kind of email you can see. You can use variables to make it more personal to your users. Then the different campaign options we have are banners that we can add into our website, send messages through pop-ups, and even create product tours to guide our users. So these are the 4 features that you can see here. In-app messages, the banners, and the guided tours. Those features are mainly for the marketing and sales teams. But let's have a look at this great one for the support team. It's called Help Center. From there, you can really create user guides to help your user understand your product or understand your online platform. Let's click on New Article. Let's name it How to Buy Our Products. Inside, we can add everything we need to. So, Buy Guide. We define it as a big title. Follow the steps to not get lost. And we can add anything we want to explain our users what are the steps to buy on our website. Then we can hit save. Automatically, it will assign it to me. I'm the only real user. Then I can also say it's the bot that wrote it. But then there is in, and I can select one here. So first, let's save it. And we need to create some collections. So let's go into collections, new collection, and let's name this one support. Learn how to use our platform correctly. I hit create. Let's say, for example, we have another one which is more technical, so developer technical support. We can organize all our articles this way. Let's go back to our article. Let's edit it and assign it the right collection. So this one is for the support. Perfect. And once you have created all your help center and all your collection articles, you can go into settings and define a domain where your articles will be available to your users. Finally, to see if your team is performing well, you can have access to some report. For now, we have only one conversation with 1 hour, so we don't have a lot to visualize, but you have some useful metrics to understand how fast your team is answering to the messages, and also that GitHub-like squares that help you see when users are present and adjust your need of having support available on those dates. Finally, because I haven't been into all the features, I recommend you to go to Dashboard and have a look at the Chaskiq guide to discover all the other features and how to use it properly. Thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed this video. If it's the case, please hit the like button as it really helps the channel be more visible to other open source lovers. Do not forget to subscribe to not miss our upcoming videos. But in the meantime, if you want to continue discovering great free tools, you can watch our existing videos available here.